Hey guys, Kennis Russell here. Got an interesting video I'm going to make here. I'm going to do a comparison slash review demo of this guy right here, which is the Joyo Vintage Overdrive. And you might be saying, what the heck is a Joyo pedal? I've never even heard of that brand. Well, this is a brand, it's made in China, and I'm always looking for kind of less expensive things that are going to, less expensive products that get a decent tone out of it. So pick this guy up. It's about 40 bucks on eBay, Amazon, depending on where you're getting it. And basically it's a very similar supposedly to the Ibanez tube screamers, like the TS808 or the TS9. And so I'm gonna make a little demo here just to see exactly how good it sounds, you know, faced against each other. The Joyo Vintage Overdrive runs about 40 bucks, like I said, and the TS9 new runs about 100 bucks. $60 difference in pedal, and let's take a look at it, see if there's any difference in the tone. But before we do that, just to look at the construction of these guys, the TS9 is definitely heavier. It's almost twice as heavy, to be honest with you. I would probably say, you know, if this was 1 pound, this was like 1.8 pounds. I have no idea what the weight is, but it's significantly heavier. So if you're looking for weight on a board, this is a lighter one. The construction of it is you can definitely tell a difference that the TS probably better construction than this one. You know, as far as like the rubber, and it's not glued on as well on this one as it is on the Joyo, as it is on the Ibanez. The door for the battery is not as good on the Joyo as it is the TS9. Now the switch here, I actually prefer these kind of switches as opposed to this one. Some people don't, but a lot of times guys will even mod these where they put one of these switches in on the TS9. Other than that, I think they're very similar pedals. They both take 9-volt batteries, and probably if I had to guess, you know, 10-15 years from now, this guy's still going to be working and still running around, and this one may or may not. I don't know. They haven't been out that long, but for 40 bucks compared to 100 bucks, it's kind of worth the try. So let's demo this guy. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set the parameters the same, keep these levels at the same, try to mimic them on each one, so you can hear the difference. So anyway, let's take a look at this guy and see what it sounds like. Blues Junior, you can kind of get a look at my settings there. So no reverb, and it's a pretty warm setting here. I'll play the normal tone here in a second so you can get a bass. But let me zoom up on this guy. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a little bit of chords and a little bit of lead, a couple different styles so you can kind of hear a variety, just with the knob straight up and down. And then I'm going to do one with a little bit more drive and a little bit one with a little bit less drive, and maybe mess with the tones a little bit. I mean, the variety you can get out of any pedal is so wide, I'm not going to be able to kind of duplicate every sound. I'm just giving you a general idea in comparison of these two pedals and what the basically what the Joyo sounds like next to what it's trying to emulate. So anyway, here's my clean. I'm just playing through a Les Paul style guitar, and it's in the middle position, so I've got the neck and the bridge pickup happening. So anyway, here we go. Here I'll play a little clean section, and then I'll switch both pedals. Here we go. Little lead lick here.
All right, I'm just kind of mess around with a little bit of the high end so you can hear what it sounds like up high, kind of by the 12th fret on the E and B strings. We'll do a little bit of kind of just open string picking. And some just two-note things here, like a... All right, I turned the drive down to about 9 o'clock. Just, it's kind of barely breaking up, and so you can see where the breakup point is. A lot of times I like to do my tube streamers not really fully driven, just a little bit. So anyway, here's some open chords on that. All right, now I've cranked the drive up to about 3 o'clock, and let's see what that kind of does here. kind of some muted picking up high. All right, well, that's not obviously all the settings you're going to be able to get out of this guy, but hopefully that helps you out and giving you a decent overview of what it can do.
All right, well, what did you think? Did you like the Joyo pedal, or did you like the Ibanez pedal? You know, this is supposed to be kind of a copy of this, but did it sound the same to you? To me, it kind of sounded, this sounded a little bit warmer than the Ibanez, but the Ibanez sounded a little bit more clear, and the notes were a little bit more distinguishable than this. I also felt like this had more of a bottom end, like it could drive more of a crunch to it. But you know, I think I didn't mess around, you know, too much with the knobs. You know, I think you could probably get just about whatever tone you wanted out of either one of these guys in the Tube Screamer world. Obviously, you're not going to get some, you know, heavy metal sound out of either one of these guys. But from a Tube Screamer's perspective, what do you think? You think it's worth the 60 extra bucks, you know, 2.5 times the money to go with the Ibanez? Or do you think it's worth a shot going with the Joyo? Let me know what you think in the comments below. For me, I think that it's worth it, personally, to try it out just to see if it works. Now, I will say this, on the used market, you're going to get more out of your TS9 than you are going to be able to get your Joyo pedal. You know, because a pedal that starts at 40 bucks, you know, you're going to sell for 30 bucks or at best, maybe probably 20 bucks too. So, whereas the, you know, the street value of the TS9 is around 60 bucks. So anyway, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below, and put your other thoughts on there. If there's any other pedals that you've come across that you thought, man, this is a great Tube Screamer, and you know, this is what I use, let me know. Hit them up in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, all that stuff. Kennis Russell, I'm out.